Well, today we'll be discussing this new concept. The concept is the Sherlock Holmes in Love. Okay, we'll get the outlines of this drama, and it's by Munshi Neri Hayden. All right, we start with the first of all. Uh, it's again the same conversation between Sherlock Holmes and Watson. So when they meet, the Sherlock Holmes is in shambles. The reason, he has fallen in love with a client, Mrs. Clare, Madame Clary. So he urges Watson to go to her place and give her a letter of writing from his side that he has written in blood. Okay. Watson, with apprehensions, goes to her place, and finally they both decide that it should be struck, rather put it on the door. Then he puts it on the door, comes back. Meanwhile, there's an assembly of people outside their office. They demands him to address them and say what you have done. And he explains that he's already devastated, and the maximum he can do is he can leave the place. But rather he says, I would rather stay back. And what he does, he comes back to again Madame Claire's house. Then when somebody from the outside the neighborhood interferes, and he says that who is this person? She says, this is my somebody who is holding on my case or something. Then he is like, why is then staring on the door? Then with this he enters the house, and there they try to have a dinner. But meanwhile, this Madame Claire's mother-in-law interferes, and while she was stopping them, her husband appears, and it's like, what's going on? Then he's like, explains her to him that this is somebody who's holding on to her case. Then he moves out and takes his path and is like busy somewhere else. So even his mother-in-law doesn't interfere. Then Sherlock Holmes has his dinner and he goes back happy. This is one phase, right? So here he makes he understands the complexities of love and how to be in love and all that. So this is a success. Okay. On the second part, this is some Indian who appears in London. Okay, he appears in London, and he comes by taxi, moves on the pavement, goes to one of his friends, Ashraf Bhai, and stays with him, goes for a work in around the place, yes, picking up sacks and all, comes back and settles down again, goes into routine. One day he finds a theatre group around. Again, this theatre group belongs to Madame Clary. So yeah, alright, then he gives the interview there, gets selected, and is a part of the drama that goes around all of the UK. Well, all this goes around. One day, Sherlock Holmes appears in his office, the same office where Madame Clary's office. Now here, what happens? Madame Clary's husband appears again, and this time it's real tough for Sherlock Holmes. The reason, he just asks him, why are you here then? I always find you around. Something special about you? Then he suggests rather leave and don't come back. At this time, Sherlock Holmes goes by the carriage, devastated, and reaches a cinema hall, and he goes through a movie. Alright, and That's a kind of a drama. Okay.